Hey guys, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat, and you might say I have issues. On that Carroll and Kennard Memorial Pepperboard, I have 5 Chocolate Superhots. These were grown by Rob and Tiff. This is what I'm working with, all right? The cool thing is, these are all different peppers. Sort of. I was craving a little chocolate, so I thought I'd do this. Now Rob and Tiff sent me a box of pods. There were only 5 chocolate pods in there, all sort of different. First one, and I'll show you them close up as I eat them, but this one is a 7-pot brown. Season, was it 1 or 2? The 7-pot brown was one of the hottest peppers I ate. Very hot pepper. Then I've got Chocolate Bootleg CS. Now the CS stands for Chad Selesky. He's the creator of the Chocolate Bootleg. This is the phenotype he created. It was an accidental cross in his garden. Here I have a Chocolate Bootleg SM for Stephen McLaren, who took that pod through a different phenotype, grew it out, stabilized it, paid homage by calling it the Chocolate Bootleg, just threw his initials after it. So the Chocolate Bootleg CS. There's also a DM and an RK. It's pretty cool. DM is for Dave Binder, RK for Randy Keaton. Death Spiral Chocolate. And a Chocolate Scorpion. So I'm kind of excited about munching these. This should give me an exquisite burn. Now, before I do, I want to shout out to Robert McCollum. Thank you so much. Gave a wonderful donation and a really cool note he included. Thank you. Now, I've been saying I was talking about the League of Fire thing. I had a person make a great comment. Hang on one sec. It wasn't one person, it was a lot of people. First of all, there's a ton of people who have recently purchased Tubes of Terror and are making a run at the Tube of Terror so they can get into the League of Fire. And I had a number of people, tons of people that are doing that. But a couple people have said we should do it together. And I thought about, potentially doing a group League of Fire attempt where a whole bunch of us can do it together with the Tube of Terror. Or any other thing you want to do it with. And the way we could do it is this. So what I'm thinking is we could do a live stream where I go live, you guys tune in, and you just have a camera to the side filming your attempt. So you're tuning in with me, doing it with me, but on the side you have a camera, whatever, filming your attempt. And if everybody completes it, we send it in, we could get a bunch of people all at once entering the League of Fire. I thought that would be a cool idea. So what I want you guys to do is think it over. You think it's a good idea, think it's a bad idea, go to the comment section, let me know what you think. Man. This is worthy of a picture. Holy moly. This is going to be beautiful. I don't think I'm going to take pictures with every pod, but this one I can't not take a picture. Wow. Check out this. Look at this one here. Look at how oily and how huge that placenta is. Wow. Now, the likelihood that some of these pods are floral is great. Chocolate pods tend to be that way. But we're going to find out. My mouth is watering. Rob and Tiff, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Johnny Scoville, and you might say I have issues. This is Chase the Chocolate Scorpion. Odd, kind of sweet. Now comes some bitterness. Really weird. straight away, very hot. All right, for starters, I gotta say that. A little floral in there. I've recently learned that if there's floral with some sweet, I kind of like it. Now, it was sweet initially and then became bitter. I think the reason that is I kind of ate the front of the pepper first. The seeds and the placenta, the seeds are bitter. So chances are, when I started chewing up the rest of the pepper, it kind of added, the bitterness came in. The burn is in my throat. Not so much my tongue. Not so much here or here, but right in here. Now that would be a 10 for a non-chili head, for sure. That would be probably an 8 for somebody you're into it. My tolerance is high right now. Let's go to the next one. 7-pot brown. Now, like I said, in season 1, maybe season 2, David Miner grew a 7-pot brown that just lit me up. Oh, yikes. Won't be eating this one. That's a bummer. Well, maybe I can. This, people, is why I cut open every single pepper. See how moldy the inside is of that? I'm going to see if I can salvage any of this pepper, or if it's through and through. A little Dr. Scoville pepper surgery here at the Scoville Pepper Clinic. I think we can do something here. Let's see. Man, would you eat this? No. Nah, it's a little too sketchy. We're gonna let that one go. We're gonna move on to the chocolate, that was the Chocolate Bootleg CS. Or no, excuse me. The first one was the Chocolate Scorpion. 7-pot brown is no good. Now we're gonna go to the Chocolate Bootleg CS. This is the one that Chad Selesky originally created accidentally in his garden, which went on to become, it's a legendary pepper, you guys. It's, all right, I'm sorry. I know I said I wasn't going to take a lot of pictures, but when you see this, you'll understand. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. All right, check this out. Look at the interior of this pod. It's virtually solid placenta all the way around. Man, I do a lousy job of doing that, don't I? Here's one half. Look at that, almost solid placenta. This one. Now, this one has a lot of placenta, but if you look at if you look at right here, the upper portion right here where I'm pointing, watch how oily this one is. Do you guys see that? Is that absurd looking? Wow. All right. It doesn't smell as strong as I would expect, but nonetheless, this is a chocolate bootleg. Here we go. Very bitter. A little floral. Hot. Very hot pepper, a little bitter, a little floral. Here's the funny thing: I was thinking about this before I did the video. There's a difference between compiling heat and going to the next level. You know what I mean? Because the reason I was thinking about this was when I have a bunch of different pods, I was wondering, will I be able to tell which one's hotter, or is it just going to compound and just be super hot? If you eat a bunch of peppers and they're all relatively the same heat, you have a compounding heat, and you can tell it feels like that. Even though the heat gets bigger, it's compounding heat of the same sort of heat level. Now, say you come along during that same video and you eat one that's noticeably hotter. That's not compounding heat. That takes you to the next level. And that's what I've learned. If you guys have ever experienced that, You need to let me know. This is the Chocolate Bullet SM, Steve McLaren. He's a great guy. I like Steve McLaren. I like Chad Selesky. I haven't met Chad Selesky or Steve personally, but kudos to both of you for your contributions with this pepper. Look at the interior of this. All right, I won't take a picture of this one. This one isn't as oily. Ironically, it smells stronger. Here we go. Talked a lot about like coffee is bitter, dark chocolate is bitter. I like bitter, right? But that was about the most bitter pepper I've ever had. Bitter. All right, last one. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Nice. My ears are burning. In the middle, I'm starting to warmth. Death Spiral chocolate. I love the. This is a pretty cool looking pepper. The Death Spiral. It's very, very hot pepper. One of the hotter peppers I've eaten this year was the Death Spiral. I've been lucky to eat a lot of great peppers this season. All right. There you guys go. For the interior. All right, guys. All right, so thanks again, Rob and Tiff. This is the Death Spiral. I'm sorry that the 7-pot wasn't edible. You know what? Not gonna kill me. Oh. Now, none of those got me to the next level, which tells me they were all relatively the same heat. It compounded. I'm only at like a, let me think. I have the endorphins helping a little bit because my pain has dropped a little bit. I'm probably only about a 3. I feel great though. Probably about a 3. If I was going to rate this endorphin rush, it's mild. But I feel great. So that's a neat thing. You know, if you ate 5 super hot pods and you told somebody that your experience was that you felt great and you felt relaxed, and they'd be like, it is what it is. Yummy. All right, guys. So you heard my idea. If you got someone else's idea, I want to share it with you. If you guys want to do a team, like group League of Fire attempt, let me know in the comment section. I think it'd be kind of fun to do that. Again, the way we do it is I can go live, like just throw my laptop open and go live. You guys could tune into a laptop or a computer if you got one. If you have a spare phone or a recorder, a camcorder, whatever, a handy cam, you could take a video of you while we're doing that, and then we could submit all of ours at once. It'd be really cool to say like 20 of us or whatever all got in at the same time. That would be cool. And the reason it would be a good time for that, a lot of you guys have been munching pods this season or eating peanuts from the tube of terror, building your tolerance. So if you guys want to do that, go to the comment section, say so, let me know what you think. Man, I had a craving for chocolate, and that did the trick. Man, I love this shirt. Right there is our pepper. Man, if you've never clicked that pepper, please do it. It shows me we're doing something right. When you click that pepper, you'll see a little bell there, a little icon for a bell. Click it. A drop box appears. Hit all so you won't miss anything. League of Fire. That's what we're talking about here, people. Let me know if you want to do that. Follow them. It's an amazing group that have created a forum and a spotlight and a ranking system for the world's most intense competitive chili eaters. And more videos. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.